What if an object never changed, yet every generation saw something different inside it? In a quiet European museum, a colossal humanoid figure sits encased in a crystal prism, silently observing humanity for centuries. When it was first displayed in the 1600s, it was admired purely as craftsmanship, a marvel to behold, a curiosity for collectors. But over time, the prism's presence began to evoke something far stranger than admiration, a subtle unease that whispered to the imagination, nudging the mind toward fear and fascination. By the 1720s, imperial records noted that visitors felt inexplicable tension near the crystal, though the figure itself had not changed. What was once admired as art had now become something mysterious, almost alive in the imagination of those who gazed upon it. People claimed the prism weighed on them, pressing on their thoughts, as if it were more than glass and stone. Through the 18th and 19th centuries, guards and museum-goers described chills running down their spines, sudden anxiety, and fleeting visions that seemed to move when no one looked directly. Whispers spread about the figure inside. Some claimed they felt watched, as though the giant within the crystal could see them. Yet careful inspection always revealed nothing. The mystery existed between perception and reality. In 1904, a researcher observed, "The figure does not act. People act around it. It is their beliefs, anxieties, and imagination that create the phenomenon." Once simply admired for craftsmanship, the giant prism had transformed into a psychological enigma, a silent observer of human thought, capable of reflecting the deepest fears, curiosities, and awe of anyone who approached it. By the mid-20th century, curators warned that prolonged observation could unsettle the psyche. Yet the figure remained unchanged, silent, patient. Across centuries, it had witnessed humans project their own narratives onto its colossal form, transforming admiration into unease, curiosity into fascination, and silence into psychological presence. The prism had become a mirror of human imagination and perception. So what truly resides within the crystal? A spirit? A demon? Or the subtle power of perception itself? Across centuries, the giant figure has been labeled a curiosity, a legend, even a psychological mirror. Yet the truth is not inside the prism. It lies in the eyes and imagination of those who see it. Each visitor projects their own story onto the silent giant, their own fears, their own awe. The giant remains silent and unmoving, waiting for the next visitor to look, to wonder, to imagine, to discover that the greatest mystery may not be the object itself, but the mind that beholds it. The crystal prism has stood for centuries, unchanging, yet alive in perception. A monument not of glass or stone, but of human curiosity and fear.